What up, Bugles? It's your boy Nick Zlotan from Comics Bugle, and I want to welcome you to this video. Let's explore another unspoken origin, and today I'm gonna talk about X-Treme history of X-Treme X-Men. Before we start, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything and it means world to us. And also check our TikTok and Instagram. Okay, I already explore how unexpected a team of mutants gets together and what leads to creating of this series. You are in right place because this is an extreme history of X-Treme X-Men. Let's travel to the brink of new millennium, to the year 2000, when theaters was taken over by Bryan Singer's X-Men movie. One of the first commercial successful new era superhero films tells a story of a mutant superhero team, fear of them by ordinary people, and acceptance of mutant kind in the world. Singer perfectly brings main themes from comic book series to the big screen, and everybody just loved this movie. Prior to premiere, there was some uproar because of changes in uniforms, but it ends right after film hits theaters. It was enormous success, which brings us legendary Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, led to creating series of sequels, prequels, reboots, and spin-offs, and helping spawn the reemergence of superhero films like we know them today. Marvel Comics was obviously trying to capitalize on this success, which was a logical step. At the time, X-Men series, specifically Uncanny X-Men and X-Men, was written by legendary Chris Claremont. It was actually after his legendary Claremont era, which lasts for incredibly 16 years, from 1975 to 1991, far longer than that of any other writer, during which he is credited with developing strong female characters as well as introducing complex literary themes into superhero narratives, turning the once underachieving comic into one of the Marvel's most popular series. Well, he even created Wolverine's legendary catchphrase, "I'm the best there is at what I do, and what I do isn't very nice." Claremont is a living legend, known for his complex story structure and more mature and sophisticated storytelling. Unfortunately, in 2001, he was removed from both of these X-Men titles because his storyline fell apart due to editorial interferences by the previous editor-in-chief, which was part of the failed attempt to capitalize on the first X-Men movie. As a result, Marvel created a new X-Men series called New X-Men, which was assigned to the great Grant Morrison. By the way, New X-Men Omnibus will get a reprint next month, and I am so happy about it. And you bet I'm gonna make a video about it, so stay tuned. Joe Quesada, editor-in-chief at the time in Marvel Comics, offered Claremont opportunity to write only one of the core X-Men titles, or to write a third new core X-Men title. Claremont chose the latter, and that was the born of the new X-Treme X-Men series. Claremont took this opportunity to pick up on many plot threads from the two main X-Men books, which was, like I said before, sabotaged by editorial interferences. X-Treme X-Men introduced a new team because relationship in main team was fractured after events of previous X-Men series. Generally, mood and atmosphere in the team is full of untrust, specifically between Storm and Professor Xavier. There are also a Diaries of Destiny, which contains future of mutant kind. There are 13 of them, and X-Men have one of them in their possession. This created opportunity for Storm to form a new team with a goal to find and collect them all, since no one liked the idea of having their destiny defined. Also, it allows Storm and other members to create some space between them and Professor, rethink their relationships, gets a new perspective, and maybe clear some air between them. Lineup of this new team is Storm, Rogue, Gambit, Bishop, Sage, Thunderbird, Psylocke, and Beast. Roster have a few changes later in the series, and we get an opportunity to see mutants as Lifeguard, Slipstream, and eventually characters like Cannonball, Shadowcat, Magma, or Sunspot. Destiny, whom Diaries our heroes pursued, is a really interesting character. All too blind, Destiny is a mutant precognitive able to accurately predict future events, and these events are content of mentioned diaries. Except of this, Destiny is a partner to Mystique, and it was really progressive to see openly LGBT couple in 80s comic book. She and Mystique was actually revealed as the actual birth parent of another well-known mutant member of X-Men team, Nightcrawler. Like I said, Destiny is fantastic, extremely interesting and revolutionary character. Creation of Chris Claremont indeed. Okay, back to the X-Treme X-Men. Later on, story isn't focused on Destiny's diary so much, and we get to visit wild savage land in seek of refuge for reptilian race named Saurids. With Gambit, we travel to Australia and gets into the gang war and attempt to protect mutant children of a late mafia boss. Or in Madripoor, we witness invasion of the armies of interdimensional conqueror Khan. I need to say I really love this part, and overall X-Treme X-Men series is fantastic, fun to read adventure. Among other things, X-Treme History of X-Treme X-Men is a proof of how bad editorial interferences can lead to the ruining the great storylines. Thank God Claremont got a chance to finish his story in X-Treme X-Men series. If the story catch your attention, you can find them in X-Treme X-Men Omnibus Volume 1, which is already out, and X-Treme X-Men Omnibus Volume 2, which will be released later this December. You can order them in our eShop, comicsbugle.com, your friendly neighborhood comic book shop in Europe. Except of great catalog of collected, deluxe and absolute editions, epic collections and omnibuses, we guarantee you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, an option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 payments because we know how expensive these books can be. So check it out, comicsbugle.com. You can also find direct links below this video. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out any further videos. In the comment section you can write us what other omnibuses or collected edition would you like to see in other videos. And see you later, Bugles.